It's another exciting episode of Keep It Simple on Gov TV. Thank you for joining us today. I am Toluwalo Kerinde. And you know we are always three chords that cannot be easily broken. I mean, we are always three on set, and I have my colleagues with me, Ruki and Kemi. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello.
You know I'm always saying
How you
guys.
guys
Arometa talking double.
Yes, so
I think that's I know that's what
Yeah.
you said in English the
yeah,
other
it's
time.
a good chord.
Yeah,
That
that's
cannot
like
be
the
easy. Even if
Yoruba.
one of us is not Yoruba, I mean there will always be
Of
someone.
course,
who's-
definitely.
That's true.
That's what makes the table full.
Yeah,
How you guys
I know,
doing?
right?
We're fine.
Definitely.
What's been up?
Nothing much. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining
it's
us.
the month
today.
of March,
It's good to
and
be here.
obviously it's the women's month. So
Women
basically, we would say that this month is all about us. So we are still in the show. So yeah, so
Girl
you
power,
out there
girl
watching
power.
us, Happy Women's Day.
And those that are
celebration.
angry.
Exactly.
I was chatting with one of our guys yesterday. I will not mention his name.
Okay.
So and I said, March is the women's month now. So throughout this month, we'll be
Throughout this month, we
celebrating
keep
women
celebrating
and all
ourselves.
of that. And I said, you people are like that. You have that habit of wanting more than one day to do any celebration.
I mean, it's just what
But
it
is it
is
really
with
like
So,
that?
Whether it's like that or not, it does not matter. We deserve to be celebrated. 1 month is too small, girl.
It's too
But
small.
yeah, they should
No, but
extend.
the truth is, whatever it is we are celebrating, it's not usually just one day. We keep reliving the moment. We keep having it in mind that we are special. We are who we are. We are
Definitely.
unique and all. But it's just nice that we pick a day
Yeah,
out of
sure.
the whole year
Yeah.
to mark it internationally. But I mean, around the clock, around the year, we are who we
Definitely.
are. We keep learning our voice
Yes.
and all of that. So
Yeah,
yeah, it is what it
Exactly.
is. Okay, we'll go on a short break, but we'll come back. We'll be going into the show proper. Please stick around. You're welcome back from the break. It's Keep It Simple, and for this episode, we want to celebrate the women because obviously it's a month, like we said, and March 8th was the International Women's Day celebration, and for the rest of this month, we keep talking about it. Yes, so the theme for this year is I choose to challenge. And if you go on social media, I mean, social media has been agog the whole week.
Yeah.
We see people post pictures, videos, especially women, and even men that chooses to celebrate the women in their lives. So, yeah, what are your views, ladies, as regards this year's theme? I choose to challenge.
Okay. I think Kemi should go first.
Okay, really, I love the hashtag choose to challenge because actually there's a whole lot to challenge in the world of today concerning issues related to women and all of that. You know, as a Nigerian woman, I totally understand the struggle. You know, the fact that women are vulnerable to sexual harassment. You know, you probably have your career, you have your family. And in a world where you're trained that your family comes first, especially when you're married, you know.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of training towards, you're getting married, you're taking care of your kids, you're taking care of your husband and all of that. So no one is actually talking about, or just few persons remember that, you actually have a life, and there are things you want to do with your life and all of that. So there are stereotypes we need to challenge in the society. You know, things that really don't make a lot of sense. You know, you leave the boy child, for example, to pursue their own goals and passion and whatever works for them. But for the woman, you feel like, there's a limit to what you can do. So don't do too much. Just go to this extent and begin to serve your family or whatever works for you, you know, that is the way the girl child is brought up. So we need to begin to challenge some of those things and say the girl child can decide to be whatever she wants to be. There should be no limitation whatsoever. You know, it is not mandatory that they have to fit into societal norms. In fact, there are norms that we need to begin to break down and shatter and scatter and, and everything, you know. So personally, I'm very passionate about the girl child, you know. I always tell people, if I eventually, you know, when I start having kids and I have girl children, my child will be different from other girls. I don't know, man, but that's just the way I feel it should be. You shouldn't train a boy child differently from the girl child. You should understand that there's equality. They are equal. That's the way they were created. The boy child is not better than the girl child, and these are things that we need to challenge in the Nigerian society.
Thank you very much. Specifically about the stereotype, it's something that has really eaten deep into our culture, and we tend to just go with it that, oh, it's the norm. I mean, women are perceived in some certain light, they're seen this way, and I like the fact that for the longest time, I mean, I think this whole thing, this celebration had gone on for more than 100 years. The first celebration they had was in 1909 or thereabout. And yeah, although we are not there yet, but we can see that there's a big difference between where we are now, what used to be back in the days. Definitely. So there is more visibility. Women are being heard, but we are advocating for more. Definitely. And we'll keep lending that voice. So let me give Ruki the room to share exactly what it is you want to stand for, what it is you want to challenge as regards this year's theme.
So I saw a video, like an ad of a seasoning cube. I don't want to do a free advert, so I can't mention the name. So in the advert, they were trying to balance between cooking in front of the fire and then balancing the career and family and everything. And they described that women should not just be about, being a woman should not just be about only in the kitchen or only in the bedroom. You should also talk about your career, you know, your vision and your passion and the rest. And I think that that's very, well, I'm not yet married. I actually posted a picture of myself and my friend yesterday, and one of my uncle was like, are you a woman? What are you celebrating? So
it is until you're married.
Exactly.
That's where you become it. Exactly.
That's one of the narrative.
I didn't even know what to say to you. I was like,
I think you mentioned something about wanting to reply with sarcasm.
Exactly. If I should reply this man like this, they will say I'm very rude though. I just put a smiley there like.
So until you're married, you're not a woman.
She was like, are you a woman? What are you?
It begs the question of who is a woman.
Exactly.
We actually went around to interview some women, and we want to quickly have a look at the video. They talk it's cut across ranges of questions from who is a woman to the challenges of the modern day woman. We want to see what they have to say as regards that. Please stay with us.
Is the only one that carries womb. It's only a woman that can give birth. It's only a woman that bears womb to mother great people, generals, both men and women. A woman is a blessed being. I am happy to be a woman. A woman is the nation builder. Nations of the world are having problems because they refuse to acknowledge the fact that women are nation builders and they need recognition. Women are to be recognized if any nation wants to do well, because women are the homemakers. Women are the only helpers that can make things work. Women are the people that can multiply resources. Women carry special grace to increase their environments. Women carry grace to nurture children. When men are going up and down, women are concerned about their own affairs. Women are concerned about how they raise up godly children. And if godly children are raised, it's a blessing to the nations, because every individual is a product of one family or the other. God has given the power of the home and family life to the woman in any setting. If recognition is given to women, I am convinced that nations will be well built. Because when you consider any environment, you see that women will always carry the greater percentage of the population. And if regard is given to women, women will know how to handle things properly, and there will be progress, there will be expansion, there will be enlargement, everything will be orderly. In the absence of a woman, there will always be chaos, there will always be inadequacy. So women should be given enough attention, adequate preference, so that they contribute to the progress of their environment.
Women, like I've said, a woman is the female gender. For you to be a woman, you must be a female in the first place. And scientifically, a woman is a mature female. A woman is a wife, she's a sister, she's a mother, she's your niece, she's your neighbor. She's that caring, that person that has this soft spot in her heart to accommodate a whole lot of things. There are so many qualities to describe a woman. But above all, I want to say that a woman is an extreme beauty to behold. And it's beautiful being a woman myself. I love being a woman. I'd never thought of being a man. Men are good. Without them, the society will not be balanced. But I love being a woman, and each day I'm grateful to God that I'm a woman myself.
Challenges of being a model woman are, challenges of meddling your family with your career or with your what you're doing. So it's a great challenge because you have to put your family first. And if you don't put your family first, you can't even enjoy what you are doing. For instance, I'm a music artist. I get shows, I go for wedding receptions, Before I go, I have to take permission from my husband. My husband has to give me go ahead before I go. And some of it, I have to take him along, those challenges. And when I get to the show, I have to caution myself, like, since my husband is with me, those things. And another thing is ability to, the challenge of coping with the opposite sex. Being a model woman, there is no how I go for occasions, I go for outings that will not meet with the opposite sex. And being a woman, I have to put myself in a place of integrity, and dealing with the opposite sex, I have to give myself brain and caution myself in some things. And being a model woman, there's no how you won't see the opposite sex trying to give you a hug, give you some, appreciating you in one way or the other. So those are the challenges, and how we can blend with those challenges and overcome it is by when you apply understanding in whatever you are doing. Understanding in the sense that your home should be your priority, and you must put it into a place whereby there won't be conflict. And another thing is, another way you can overcome this.
welcome back from that. And yeah, there we have it. We have a woman talk about the perspective on who a woman is, why they love being a woman, and the challenges of modern day women. I mean, if I'm to ask you now, what would you say really excites you about being a woman? Rookie. Why do you love being a woman?
Okay, so I'm actually going to twist that question.
Okay.
I would say why I don't love being a woman.
Oh
Instead of
my.
Yeah. There are times I've actually felt that.
I love that.
I want to be a man,
a lot, yeah.
especially during the period of my flow. There are times like those periods I just feel. There are times I've cried that Jesus, I want to be a man. Why did you make me a woman? Like for real.
And these are real
I've
issues,
done that.
Struggles that even from being a girl child, going up into
and it's not
being a
just a
woman.
one-time thing. It is something that happens every month, every year. And people keep on telling me that, oh, when you grow up, when you start having kids, when you start having children, it will stop and all that. But I'm like, I just want it to stop now. I want to change. I want to be a man. But it's actually nice being a woman, because I know women have lots of responsibilities, and God has created us like there's just something unique about being a woman that I can't really describe. I think we women, we ladies can actually attest to that. But aside from that, I'm grateful to God for creating me a woman, because probably I might not have been able to do it as a man. But being a woman, I'm able to do lots of things. And there are lots of things that people expect that I myself as a lady will not be able to achieve. I heard my dad talking about myself and my sister one day, and it was like, you see this my daughters, I don't play with them. The guys, you can put them on corner, but these girls, they've never made me lose my pride. They've always been things that other female does, things that other male does, problems that they bring to their family. These girls are so upright. They brought lots of joy to me, and I was so glad to be a lady.
Thumbs up to your dad.
Fathers actually, a lot. Okay, let me say a lot of fathers.
Yeah.
Your dad, my dad. Yes, I know fathers who love the girl child.
Yeah.
My father actually told me how before he started having us kids, he prayed to God that he only wanted 2 girls. I'm telling you.
And you guys, you have 2 girls?
Yeah, we're 2 girls, but eventually my brother now came along. He wasn't into the whole you must have a male child mentality and all of that.
And there are so few people that think
Of course, there are few people who are like that.
Yeah, so for me, I would just say that there is no one way to be a woman. I mean, we cannot be boxed into a definition that, oh, this is what an ideal woman should be, that should look like. Don't let the society, sell you that narrative that is archaic, that is far gone. Choose your own uniqueness, choose your own definition, so much so that it has a way in affecting the society, impacting the society in a positive way. We can have a woman who has a soft voice and also have an oxy voice.
Definitely.
We can have a woman that is a lamb and also a lion. We can have a woman that nurtures a home, but can as well lead a nation.
Definitely.
So just choose your path and stick with it. So much so that you know that the goal is just beyond you. It is finding a way to, impact the society. And I think we're going to be talking about women and nation building much more in our upcoming episode or something. But for now, let's just really celebrate who we are as women. And I would just ask Kemi now to let us in on some of the challenges. Ruki mentioned one that a lot of people try to overlook. That monthly flow, it's one big headache for most girls. But that is just by the way. Can we know some of the challenges that modern day women also confronts?
Okay, actually, there are loads of challenges that the 21st century woman has to contend with, to be recognized. It takes a lot to be recognized as a woman. Like, you have to work 5 times more to be recognized as a woman. In fact, it's a whole lot.
Yeah, sometimes you even work it to be watered down because
because she's a woman. People tend to overlook you because you're a woman. And if you're like very assertive, like, please, I'm here. This is what I want. I know what I want to do. This is the step I want to take. You hear things like, oh, she's too bossy. I want it too much. But when a man does the same thing, nobody raises an eyebrow. It is fine.
It's just being manly.
It is just very okay. But for me as a woman, I can't do that because, you expect that a woman should be submissive. she should be gentle, she should be quiet, she should just be looking and allow things to just go by her. See, all these very self-limiting beliefs that the society sell to us and say, this is the way it is. And it begins from the home.
Yeah.
Because even the way the family or the parents bring up the child, you know, they leave the boy child to totally express themselves. You know, you leave them to stretch their legs and say, oh, the girl child should be the one in the kitchen and all of that. You know, I was having a conversation with my dad and I'm saying, I can't train a boy, I can't train my boy child like that. It's not possible. If you can't eat, then you will cook. It is
Then
not,
you will clean.
you will, you will do everything.
You will do shopping. You go to the market, do market runs.
You know, back in those days when you feel like, oh, it is the woman that has to do this and the man can just decide to play around and just enjoy himself while the woman is the one slaving. You know, another thing is your career and all of that. You know, there's a pressure from the society and from the family that when you get to a certain age as a person, as a woman, actually, you have to get married. You know, so there's a lot of pressure coming in when you say, no, I want to focus on my career for now. There are things I want to do and I don't want to go this way. And they're telling you, oh, your biological clock is ticking, clinical is happening. You know, you just hear a whole lot of things. So you're contending between expressing yourself totally as an individual or just going down the usual path or usual route, yes, of what it means to be a Nigerian woman. But what I just want to say is at the end of the day, these challenges might remain. So it now depends on each woman to say, this is it. I'm going to contend with this thing. This is what I want to do in my life. In as much as, oh, you might feel like this is the way a Nigerian woman should be. I don't want to fit into the typical average Nigerian woman. I want to be my own woman and I want to do things my way. You know, but when you say things like that, they begin to say you're a feminist and all of that. That is why people like Chimamanda are saying, yes, I'm a feminist. Call me one. I don't mind. Call me whatever you want to call me. You know, but feminism apart, we need to begin to stand up for women and allow them to just express themselves in totality.
That being said,
I actually watched a video online during the week and it was so funny that the person, it is really hilarious. The man was preaching and he was like, all the men that allows their wives to be on top of them when they're in the bedroom.
I think I know that video.
We have going to hell. The man said they're going to hell. I'm serious. That is what he said.
I saw it too. And they went to FIR.
Yes.
I didn't see that.
Yes,
I
it
saw
was
that
like
video.
the man is supposed to be
It
the
was
head.
everywhere.
God said the man should be the head. The woman should not be the one on top.
Please, this is a conversation for another day. Don't let us go that because we are going to shatter the table right now.
There's a whole lot.
There's a whole lot. But the conversation doesn't end here. We keep talking about women and every side to us. I mean, all round the month and even in subsequent months to come. But for this episode, we have to draw the curtain. Thank you so much for watching, and please, I would like you to download our app, GovTV app, so you can be kept abreast of our new upload videos and whatever programs we have coming for you. Stick around. You get to see some other time. Bye-bye.